quarantine. As you can see, I'm in my kitchen. This is Authentic Epic Boom, and I want to welcome you, and you, all of you, to Voila. I love to cook. So I'm about to get down and make some meatloaf. We're going to talk about the ins and outs of cooking, and you'll probably learn something in the process, or maybe get an aha moment. This is in collaboration with No Hippie Barbecue and Cooking. Oh my God, I love his wonton, pumpkin wontons. I love when he cooks in the air fryer. He also makes smoked turkey, pastas, fried chicken. He makes stuff that's very unique. He's opened my mind up to things I want to cook. Please check him out. Like I said, this is in collaboration with No Hippie Barbecue. All the information will be right by the title. Click that triangle and go let him know I sent you to him. So let's get to this video. One of the first things about making meatloaf, as far as I'm concerned, is I use two types of meats. Usually it's lamb and ground turkey, or either ground beef and lamb, or ground chicken, or something like that. I always mix up the two. One is not enough. I feel like two really sustains it. So once you get through with all that's coming with that, I'm sorry, that lighting is kind of messed up. Hold on. Okay. Once you get through with that, this is what I usually do. Y'all see that? That's in there soaking in bleach, because you don't want any salmonella poisoning. I make sure to clean with bleach, and I put a little bit of soap in there too, and I let it soak. Then I throw it out. Okay? So let's get to this cooking meatloaf video. I'm so excited. This is what I usually add to my meatloaf. Drum roll. Let me show you right now. I got everything over here. All right. I usually add 2 eggs, onion, half an onion, maybe sometimes a whole onion, bell pepper, saltine crackers, rice, and a little bit of Lipton. Okay, all of that. I do season it up. So let me show you what I season it up with. Okay, due to the fact, sorry about that, guys. Due to the fact that Lipton has a lot of salt in it, I don't want to ever do too much. So I usually season it very lightly, and I always put my meat in my refrigerator and season it the night before. Okay. So let me show you. All right, nothing like, oh my God, Adobo. This all-purpose, I think it's good on everything. It's a place called Pensy Spices that I've been telling No Hippie Barbecue about. So with that being said, California seasoning pepper, and Old World from Pensy Spices, which is a seasoning salt. Okay, so with this brings out the onion flavor, and I love for mine to taste like onion, and I'll show you what I'll do at the end. So let me chop all this up, and I'll get back to you, and we'll get to it, and then we'll put it on this oven. Okay, I am now back. So once you're done cutting and chopping up your bell peppers and your onions, I usually do it for the amount of meat that I have. Sometimes I do more or less. I feel like the more you put into it, the juicier it'll be. So let me show you what I have done here. All right, half bell pepper, half onion. This is, I don't know if you can see that or not. All right, Rachel Ray. I love her stuff. Rachel Ray, I feel like her stuff helps you with cooking on a lot of levels. And I bought that a couple of years ago, and this is called a scooper. You see that? Because what does it do? It helps you scoop up stuff. So I usually use this for two purposes, okay? I use it to scoop stuff, well, scoop things into food, and also to clean up trash. Give you a plain example of what this cool thing does. See? And I could just throw it away. Also, when I dump everything into my coming together meatloaf, I'll do the same. So, well, of course this is onions and stuff, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys an example of that. And my trash is here. Trash is here. So bam. And then I'll wash it and use it again. So let me put this down so I can, sorry guys, so I can wash my hands and wash this. You have to constantly keep washing your hands, guys, when it comes to cooking. Sorry about that. When it comes to cooking, because you gotta make sure that everything is on point. Okay? Yes, wash, wash, wash. So I hope these little tips help. We're about to get into this. I am so excited. Very excited. Okay, let me wash this too. Give me a second. And then we're going to make this meatloaf. Now, I mean, meatloaf is to whatever you prefer. But this is just like how I like to make my meatloaf per se, okay? Whatever you like to put in it is your thoughts. But these are just my thoughts, my comments, my concerns. Not my concerns, but the way I like to whip it up. Okay? Yes, this is the way I like to whip it up. Y'all know me. Of course I got purple stuff in the kitchen. Of course. So we're going to put this meatloaf together right now. Like I said, I'm so excited because to me, cooking is effortless, okay? It is, and this kitchen is my Disneyland. I love to improvise and create stuff, revamp stuff, or create something brand new. So, let's get to it. Right. All right, I'm trying to position this to where you guys can see everything I'm doing. All right, I might have to put it at this angle. If not, hopefully that'll stay. Oh Lord, will that stay? Wait a minute. I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to position it to where you'll be able to see everything that I'm doing and it won't move. Okay, so I might have to just keep moving it, but I'm good with maneuvering with stuff. So give me a second to get everything. Hold on. All right, the 2 eggs. Oh, the phone did another turn, so let me figure out something else. Something else. I want you guys to be able to see everything that I'm doing. Sorry about that. I want you to be able to see everything that I'm doing. Let's see. I'm gonna put this somewhere that's not too hot too. Let me see. This might work inside of this paper towel thing. You know, I'm good at maneuvering, so I try to be at least. Let's see. Would that be good? Because you don't have to see me, but you can hear me, right? Hold on a second. Well, everyone, I kind of gave you an example of me dumping this, or how the scooper works for going inside of your meatloaf, but for some reason the camera cut off. I don't know why. All right, so we're gonna put this bad boy together. Let's put it together. All right, so I've already seasoned it from the night before. And we're gonna put in eggs, or to kind of coat it and hold everything together. So by the size of this, I'm gonna use 2 eggs and see if that's to my liking. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to pull this down a little bit. Oh Lord, I hope that stays. Okay. That's 1 egg. 2 eggs. Let me throw that away, as well as the rest of this that I didn't get. Gotta keep the area clean. So hold on. Washing my hands. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. Wiping up my mess from the eggs and everything else. All right. Now, back to what I was doing. Now I will put everything else in there for you to see. So here we go. Hopefully you can hear me well. All right. So the eggs, the onions, the bell pepper has gone in there. And I use brown rice. You can use white rice if you want, or if you want to try that. I like the texture that it gives. So I just kind of, if I was to measure this, I would say about 1 cup. I like a lot of rice in my meatloaf. See, it went from that to that. I might add more. Saltine crackers is the kind of another stabilizer for it. You can do bread. You can do breadcrumbs. You don't have to do it, but I usually just crumble it in there as many as I can. Like I said, it helps coat it. It helps coat it. I just want to make sure it was still recording, y'all. Hope that's not too much sun. Crumble up to make sure it's enough to get through the whole meatloaf. I think this might be enough. That may be enough. All right. And then I use 1 package of onion. I love my meatloaf to taste like onion. This is the Lipton onion for recipe for dip. People use it on potatoes. I use it on chicken, potatoes, dip, and I definitely use it on my meatloaf. There's a recipe with hamburgers, which I have put it in hamburgers and stuff too. You might want to try that, but this is one of my favorite things to put in there. And usually I will put, what is it called? Worcestershire sauce? You know what? I'm going to leave that word alone. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. And I forgot to pick that up in the store, so I used the whole package. Now my thing is, like I said, I like these season everything, and I show you what I season everything with. I always put this whole packet in there. Let me throw that away. Now it's about to go down. That oven over there, I'm about to turn on to 350. Right now. Okay? Hold on. I'm sorry for the beaming ass sun this morning, people. It is, get out the sun a little bit. Oh, why not? It is going to be 96 degrees today. Yesterday was 104. 104. But I wanted to get this done early. I've been saying I was going to put this out. I'm happy about it. I'm hoping I've been able to upload. As you guys know, I got hacked. So I'm going to put this up soon. And once I talk to my collaborator, No Hippie Barbecue, like I said, please go check him out. So let's put this together. All right, let me show you guys. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so once you have put all of this together, okay? I usually take my fingers and just do it. Oh Lord, some of them fell out. Oh well, that happens. I put this all together, and from my fingers I could tell what I need. See that, like I said, the eggs, they give you a binding agent for it, as well as the crackers. All right, as well as the crackers. So since I didn't use a bigger bowl, I gotta be careful. And I usually like to put this together, y'all, and make mine look like a loaf of bread, which I think is cool. I don't know, my great grandmother, God rest her soul, and my grandmother used to do that. So hey, why not, right? So I'm accustomed to do it. I can do it, you know, just straight down, but I don't know, I like to do that. You can see I have it fully loaded. I like mine fully loaded because when I taste it, trust me, it's going to be fully loaded to the taste. And I can smell the onions and everything else from the onion soup mix. I feel like with this, do I need another egg? No, I think I'm cool. Alright, so let's make this look like, once I get it all together. Hold on. I haven't turned it enough. I always do this with my hands. Always, always, always. Because it's gonna break down in the oven. Anyway, the oven has been set, I'm sorry guys, to 350. I usually leave it in there, especially with turkey. You know, turkey cooks pretty fast. Ground beef not as fast, but turkey does. I usually leave it in there about an hour and a half on 350, and I check it maybe every 15 minutes, just to, you know, method to my madness. We all have a cooking method to our madness. You don't have to do yours like that. You can put other stuff in it, but this is just what I put in mine. Okay, I'm gonna bind this together to make it look like a loaf of bread. Y'all see this? I'm sorry. That's my whole point, is to mold it to look like a loaf of bread. That's what I usually always do. This has been really exciting for me, guys, because y'all don't understand. Cooking, like I said, is effortless to me, and I love to cook. I really, really do. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And what I'm going to do is transform this over to, see how much that looks like a loaf of bread. So let me wash my hands. Hands are washed. Okay, hands are washed. So what I will do, take this pan right here. Now you don't have to do it like this. Let me say this. You don't have to do it like this. It's just the way I do it. If I don't use the pan extra, I will purely olive oil. I put water at the bottom of this so it won't stick, okay, or whatever, but I'm just going to spray it, okay, in this pan. So, hold on a second, guys. Let me clean up a little bit of this. Like I said, you got to keep your area clean. And I smell all the beautiful flavors. How amazing. This house is going to be smelling like heaven in a minute. Oh, God. And if it can't fit in there like this, like the bread, but you know what? I might find another pan so it can fit exactly like that in there. I might just need to do that. I think I will. I think I will. This is not going to do it. Y'all, this is gonna do it. So I'm gonna spray this. I usually lightly spray and then I go around and spray at an angle, okay? Because you want to make sure you get the whole thing. And then what I do is bam. Let it sit in there, come all the way down. I kind of look at it like baking a cake, pretty much. You know, I'm sorry about that. You need time to allow it to simmer and come out completely the right way. So, yeah. Let's see. I usually give it a jiggle. Tap, tap, jiggle, jiggle. Well, look at that. Tap, tap, jiggle, jiggle. Alright. It's still kind of like that, but I'm just going to remold it because it's on the opposite side than what it was. So y'all see my bread loaf here? there we go. So now, yeah, it's more like a bread loaf. And it's okay if some pieces come out, just put it back in. But I usually just make sure I remold it. Stretch and remold. Stretch and remold, okay? You want to make sure. I'm trying to have this last for a while. At least for 3-4 days. So now it is molded into the bread loaf that you see. Wash my hands again. We're going to put this in the oven. How about that? All right. Let's put this puppy in the oven. Like I said, I have it to 350, which you probably can't see here. It's been on for a little bit. And now this beautiful concoction is going into the oven. Hey, hey, hey. Like I said, for about an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on the kind of meat you're cooking. So I will be back.